La Cueva sunshade. Yes. All right, so this is our final product. All right, now we're gonna get into the questions. So the first question, when you started this, when I gave you your problem, reviewed the directions, did you know that this was gonna be your final product? Yes, no, or maybe?
No.
Why not?
Just because of how like you use coffee filters and like you don't use them to cover the lights or anything. You use them to make coffee. So I wouldn't expected us to create that. I didn't even know what it was.
Taking everyone's opinion, like Isaac's, his came in half, but we used that as a benefit and used that to fill the gaps. And I wasn't thinking about that in the beginning.
Yeah, no.
Who was responsible for this? Who created it?
I think we all did.
All of us.
So it wasn't just Isaac?
No.
Okay, so if you all did it, so you were all responsible, you were all successful in working together, describe your process. Can someone walk through or build off of each other? How did you get to this point? What's one of the first things you did?
So when you gave us our like thing, like the windows, trying to like make a like block the windows, we needed to like think of something that would like block the windows. So I thought of just opening them to make more of like a paper, to make more space. And then Eva thought to put them on the ground, so then we would have more space. So then we had more space, and accidentally his ripped, and we were able to fill in spaces.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add? No. It sounds like when I first gave it to you, you opened it, right? If you did not have this in your hand, would you have ever thought to rip it?
No.
Okay, so what helped you discover that you could build something out of it? What did you need to be able to do as an innovator and as a team member?
I think just be able to like feel it and see like what we could do, like how thick it was, how like what it needed to be done. Because maybe it was gonna be too like thin and like light would still shine through. But once we were able to feel it, we were able to see that it was gonna be able to be thick enough to like cover the light.
We also weren't sure the shape that it would make when they were all together, so we kind of had to problem solve with that.
Isn't it interesting how if I had given you the problem on a piece of paper and asked you just to write it out, do you think you'd have the same outcome? No. Okay. Describe how you worked as a team, okay? So like, how was everyone included? You've touched upon it a little bit, but can you talk a little bit about that teamwork? Maybe some of the skills you've used, like communication, listening.
Like work together and
Did we talk to each other? Did we ask each other lots of questions? Yeah. We asked each other lots of questions, and we asked each other what we should do next and stuff like that, use communication skills.
And we built off of each other.
Do you feel like those skills were used here? Do you think that those are used other places on other teams?
Yeah.
You mentioned your favorite sport is basketball.
Yeah.
When you're playing basketball, Isaac, is it important to listen to each other on the court?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it important to work as a team and feel supportive?
Yeah.
So some of these skills kind of transfer back and forth. Can you win a basketball game on your own?
No.
We can't build a sunshade on our own either.
If you're Michael Jordan, maybe.
Okay, so we have one exception. But I don't know if we're the Michael Jordans of sunshades yet. Why do you think it's important to have a team of thinkers, innovative thinkers like you? Be diverse, have your own strengths, your own ideas that you're bringing in. Why do we need diversity on teams? How does that help bring success?
It brings up a lot of different points of view, where Isaac may have a different idea than me or Kyra, and being able to hear his idea and implement it into its own thing.
Its own product.
Yeah, it's important to like work together and have teamwork.
Do you agree, Sebastian?
I think we could have gotten mad at Isaac or something, or been like, your idea is not right when he ripped the thing, but it actually like it worked because we didn't say that. We like included his idea, and without his idea we probably wouldn't have had the final product that we have. Yeah, we would have holes with light shining through. So yeah.
So those mistakes actually led to something. Do you think sometimes people have this idea that teammates with disabilities can't bring something into a project, into a solution?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do people think that?
Because they're different from other people.
Isaac, are you happy that you had the opportunity to be meaningfully involved in this team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sebastian, did you feel that way? Anthony, did you feel that way?
Yeah.
Kyra? Yes. Eva? So we all want to feel meaningfully included, and we all brought something to the team. We may not have known that if we worked separately. The last thing, this is where you kind of do some little shout outs, okay? Diverse teammates are able to contribute in different ways. You just mentioned that. What is one strength someone else in your team displayed that helped you guys be successful? There's some ideas, and you don't have to pick from this, but sometimes it helps to have a starting point. Was there someone who was super supportive? Was there someone who was a strong listener? Was there someone who was a strong speaker or communicator? Did we have someone who was creative, even if it was on accident? Did we have a challenger? This isn't a bad thing. Someone who made us think, pose questions. Was there someone who was patient? So I kind of want you to think, look at your teammates. Is there someone you want to give a shout out about a strength they brought to the team?
I think Kyra is a good listener.
Thank you, Isaac. I think your idea was really good about ripping it. Even though it could have been a mistake, it made our project a lot better.
It was super
Thank you.
creative.
Kind of a risk taker too, you know, ripping your only material.
And Anthony had great support. He's a good supporter. And if he didn't help us with our project, it wouldn't have been as good without him.
Yeah, I think we were all super patient and like just listened to everyone's ideas, and then
Yeah, I agree. I think Sebastian and Isaac were super patient with ripping, because I was even like ripped it and I was like, oh no, it's gonna rip all the way.
Yeah, because we were kind of stuck in what we thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So,
And again, if we didn't fill it, we wouldn't know if we were able to rip it or not, unless it could have been so fragile that we could have ripped it the whole thing. So we needed to be able to fill it.
well, good job, guys. That's it. You're done.